Y'all, it is 2025. If you are not using AI in your Bigfoot fieldwork, then you're potentially missing out on vital information and data that could lead us to the next Bigfoot breakthrough. We're living in a time where we can literally slide artificial intelligence right into our pocket. No coding, no extra hardware, just a phone. So today, I'm going to be talking about 5 different apps that you should be using in your fieldwork if you want to elevate your research game. And if you're new to the channel, hi, my name's Terrestrial. I'm an ex-NASA researcher, naturalist, and the creator of the Sasquatch Data Project. So if AI, data, and Sasquatches are your jam, I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. The first app we're going over today is called Gaia GPS. The free tier lets you drop waypoints, create notes, and even make folders for all your different waypoints. So let's say you come across some tracks or something. You can put in your exact location using Gaia, make notes on the trackway, and save it for further investigation. But personally, I really like the premium version that comes with a ton of different map overlays, including light pollution, slope shading, and so many more. The premium version also gives you access to being able to update the waypoints. So let's say you want different icons for a sighting versus an impression. You can do that. So this app is really great if you want to kind of pre-plan your expedition or make notes along the way. And again, there is a free tier to this app that gives you basic information like latitude, longitude, that kind of thing. But the premium version, I think, is like $16 a month. This next app is really cool and called Otter AI. Otter AI is awesome because it can transcribe in real time, identify multiple speakers, and also includes timestamps for your recordings. So let's say you're in the field and you hear a wood knock, you can quickly press record on Otter AI and start talking into your microphone, and it will automatically start writing out all of your notes. So this is super helpful if you either don't have your notebook out or can't access it for some reason. You can even organize your transcriptions into different folders too for easier access. So let's say you want to keep all of your witness interviews in one folder and all of your field notes in another. You can do that. There is a free version of this app where you get 300 minutes a month of recording and transcription, and then the pro version runs for about $17 a month. Up next is one of my personal favorite apps, which is the Merlin Bird ID. This app is totally free, run by Cornell, and awesome. It works so well. Let's say you're hearing a suspicious whistle or call or something in the woods. Simply get out the app, press record, and Merlin will, in real time, tell you if it's some kind of bird. And if you're just a bird nerd like me and want to know what's in the area, it's great at identifying multiple birds at the same time. Let's say you see a bird and you want to identify it, you can do that too with Merlin. Also, if you start a recording and Merlin can't ID it, or even if it does, you can stop the recording and actually download it so you could look into it further. It's a really awesome app, totally free, and there's pretty much no reason for not having it. Moving on, Seek by iNaturalist is also one of my favorite apps. It's so cool. Let's say you stumble across some tracks or some scat or even maybe like a weird little lizard that you'd never seen before. Just snap a picture with Seek and it will more than likely be able to tell you what you found. Seek is awesome because it identifies things instantly with on-device AI, meaning you don't have to be connected to cell service or Wi-Fi or anything to use it. And the best part, this app is totally free. Again, you don't have to pay for it. So now, next time you're in the field and come across a double-stepping black bear print, you can use Seek to help you feel way more confident that that's what it is and not a Bigfoot footprint. The last app we're going to talk about is Google Lens. I use Google Lens for literally everything, but it is really good at IDing plants, animals, and other things that you might find in the woods. So let's say you come across a tree that has some suspicious scratch marks on it. You can take a picture of it with Google Lens and it'll come back with whatever it thinks it is, whether it's from a bear, a deer, or something else. Google Lens is awesome because it's also free and it has access to literally billions of images to cross-compare. So from start to finish, you can plan out your next expedition like this using AI-driven tools. First, plan out your hotspots in Gaia. Maybe mark where you're gonna camp, maybe mark your areas of interest, that kind of thing. Then, while you're in the field, you can use Otter to record any notes without even having to pull out your notebook. When you hear any kind of weird whistles or calls, you can break out your Merlin app and see what kind of bird it might be. Then you can use Seek to ID those suspicious tracks, or maybe you want to get an idea of what edible plants might be in the area. And finally, cross-check those anomalies with Google Lens. And at the end of your expedition, you have all of your notes, everything that you've found, all conveniently in one place on your phone. And on top of that, you can feel extra confident about your IDs for the things that you heard and experienced in the field. It's just so important that we remember that science moves on data, not hunches. And hopefully, these 5 apps will help you gather data in a more convenient, easy way. Let me know in the comments if you're going to use any of these. I would really love to know what you're using in the field. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And finally, if you want to follow all of my data-driven investigations into Bigfoot, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. That's where I post the most. Thank you so much again for watching, and stay rad!